Greetings, Internet. Welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. This is my sixth episode, or turn six, of my playthrough of Normandy 1944 Fields of Fire. And yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, isn't it? I didn't get many commands in the fifth turn. I need as many as possible because I don't have now an XO and I don't have a sergeant. But we dealt with the 88. We dealt with the heavy machine gun. We nearly cleared rows two. We cleared row one. We've got to clear row two, and then just take the objectives and then hold them. Because you never know, the Germans could counterattack. It's all possible. So yeah, if you could like the video, if you enjoy it, if you really enjoy it and you like what I do, please subscribe to the channel. Any comments much appreciated. But I'm trying out some new software. If you could let me know how you think it works, because I did use Zoom on all my previous ones using tabletop and also with the vassal. But I found with the tabletop, it seems to be shuddering a little bit. A couple of people have mentioned it. So it's obviously missing some frames, whatever in the computer, in the gobbledygook, I don't know, but I'm not that computer literate. But I'm trying some new software, Let's see how it goes. Let me know in the comments. But let's go down the map and see what is going on. Okay, so we have first platoon. That's located on this card here. We want to probably advance him into this gully and draw because it's the last place where there's a potential contact. We'll probably only send an assault team there. Second platoon, we're going to try and gain access to this attack point. It's a village with a nice building in it. Also, we've got some stuff that needs to be retrieved and a casualty that needs to be brought back to the casualty centre here. We've cleared these two, because remember we've got to clear rows 1 and 2, so we've cleared these two cards. We don't need to clear these. We need to secure these two, because that's got the objective 2 and objective 1. So anything to keep away from the heavy machine gun until we can actually deal with it. And the best place for us to deal with it is from the village over here. Let's just zoom in. Okay, I'm trying out a new bit of software to see if these don't look like they're shuddering as I'm moving them. So we've got the village here, which has got a nice strong building, so it's +6 terrain. And he can see across those open fields into the hedgerow where the heavy machine gun is. The downside of that is he can see me too. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, well, let's see if we can stop this shuddering like it's been done on the previous videos. All right, okay. So we're about to begin the turn. It's turn 6, so I've got 5 turns left, and the first thing we have is the battalion HQ. See if they get involved. Draw an action card, and hope it's not a HQ icon. So we're okay on that one. Then we've got the battalion HQ impulse, where all he really does is he activates my company commander over here. Then we have the company HQ impulse. So nice big number this time. Well, we've still got 2 saves, so it's not too bad. So let's draw a card. What's the reshuffle? Well, he's still got to draw that card. He gets 2. Down 1 for being green. So he has 3 actual commands, and then we're going to do the reshuffle. There it is. That's done. Okay, with that, we're going to activate first platoon. So let's flip that, and we're going to activate second platoon. So that will leave him 1 order. Is there anything we need him to do? He's still sitting here next to third platoon HQ. I think he's fine, isn't he? Yeah, he's still got it all under control. So I think we'll save that order for next time. So that comes down here and then is flipped. Then we've got the platoon HQ command staff impulse, and we're going to start with first platoon. Now last time they only got one order, I think, so let's hope for more than that. He gets 5. He's poor. He's not poor. He's not very poor. Destitute even. No, he's green. So that will mean he gets 1 less. So he's got 4 orders, which isn't too shabby. Let's see what we can do with him. Okay. Well, as I say, I want to get onto this card here to get rid of that A contact. And he's got... Has he got anyone real? He's got a fire team here. So we're going to need to send... Yeah, okay. So his first order then is this platoon, this squad, second squad. We are going to take out a fire team. So pull that team. There's the assault team. So that's 1 order. We can't, we've got to go on. Second order, and we'll send him into the foxhole. And that, yes, that will expose him. Okay, so oh, look at all the machine gun ammo. I don't think we can use German machine gun ammo. It's probably the slightly wrong caliber. Anyway, he's got that card. He'll be exploring what that potential contact is during the potential contact phase. So that's 2 orders used. Do we move forward into here? I know I said I was going to move second platoon there, but yeah, well, no, we won't. We won't. These guys are under the cover. This paralysed team isn't under the cover. I know what we'll do. Okay, he orders the artillery forward officer. Yeah. Into the building. There's all this equipment. Let me just put this to the side for a moment. So he orders him into there. Okay. I've got to also mark him as exposed. So that's... Oh, we've created a team. That's 1. This is why I've got to keep track. They moved for 2. He's ordered the artillery officer for 3. I think that'll do for first platoon. So he's used 3 of his 4. So he'll have 1 available for next time. Let's flip that. Second platoon, draw a card. Then he gets 2, which is only 1 order. It's not great, is it? It's a bit frustrating. What's second platoon going to do? I'm almost tempted to just save it. That could be an option. 1 order is just not enough to do very much. I mean, he could move a squad up to here, but what do they do from there? Yeah, I suppose get ready to move on to here, I suppose. You can put a bit of fire down there, and the LMG hasn't been used yet. Okay, all right. He orders the LMG forward. All right, there we go. And they will be exposed, but they will be putting a PDF, place PDF, on those Germans there. Let's rotate that. Open. There we go. And as that is, yeah, it's automatic. Weapons, places volume of fire, and it's an automatic volume of fire, so that is 2. I suppose we should give him some machine gun ammo, shouldn't we? Okay, so there's machine gun ammo. He's got 4 shots, and he's firing into there with a volume of fire of 1. -1, sorry, -1. Okay. Yeah, let's scroll down, scroll back. Right, where are we? So that's one order, and that was all he had. Unfortunately, that second platoon finished. Right, as I have no sergeant or XO, I can't do the. What I can do is the third platoon initiative. See if they get, can accumulate anything. So draw a card for third platoon, and this is an initiative draw. He gets 1, which becomes 0 because he's green. So he'll just stay where he is. He's got 2. I don't need him to do anything at the present moment, so I won't. Okay, so we then have the general initiative impulse. Draw a card. General initiative. Oh, get 1. That's the 1 with it not in the helmet. I can do one thing. Well, I suppose I only technically want to do one thing, don't we? And that is to bring some arty from this building through this open field, through the white corner here, into this German heavy machine gun that he can see. So he will use the initiative to do such a thing, which will mean he will be drawing, I think the artillery was 3 cards, but I'll just double check that. Was it 2? Artillery 4. Yeah, it's only 2 in this particular scenario. What should we do? I tell you what, let's do something a bit different. Let's drop some white phosphorus on him. Yeah, why not? White phosphorus. It's got 2, so draw the cards. We need the explosive symbol. 1, we got it. We do the second one, and then we do the shuffle. So, the white phosphorus has got an attack of. We've only got 1 fire mission of it, so we've used it up now, so it's gone. Yeah, that's now on 0, and it's a -4 modifier for white phosphorus. But we know that will stop that PDF, don't we, once it actually lands. So -4 white phosphorus mission. Oh, so we can involve in the counter. There we go. Yeah, spin, 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 spin. And we wanted to actually move it up to. Well done, artillery officer. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, so unfortunately there's only 1 initiative, so that's it for my side. Now for the Germans. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do for them is see if they have a HQ event. So we'll look at draw a card and we'll see if it's got a radio. It doesn't, so there's no radio down here, so there's no HQ event. There is a couple of Germans though. We have this guy here and those guys there. First of all, we've got to determine which card we do first. So card number 1 is the active heavy machine gun. Card number 2 is the one with the very unhappy Germans. So look at 2. We're doing the very unhappy Germans first. Okay. So on that card, we have got a paralysed team and a litter team. So we're going to determine what they are doing. So we're looking at the enemy lat pinned activity check hierarchy with no leader. We'll start with the litter team, and they're currently now under fire. They weren't pinned, no, they stopped being pinned, didn't they? Right, so not pinned. Fire team not under cover. No, they're not a fire team. Leader or no, litter team. We'll do the litter team. That's the first one. Litter team in the same area as casualty. No. Litter team with casualty in line of sight. No. Litter team with no casualty in line of sight. Okay. So it's a choice of 3. Yeah, choice of 3. 1 to 2. There's no action. On a 3. He will try and rally. So he'll do no action. The paralysed guy is paralysed not on opposing unit's card. Automatically no action. I presume he's getting ready to retreat. He might retreat before I get to him. Alright, So that's now the actual heavy machine gun. Okay, on same card as opponent, no. On same card as opponent, no. He's not out of ammo, not under fire, and no LOS. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, the artillery hasn't come in yet. The artillery hasn't come in yet. So, not under fire, but has a valid target along PDF. He does. He has my pinned unhappy dudes. So, he will automatically try and concentrate his fire. Okay. Yeah. He's got this guard, my assault team, under his beady little eyes. So he's a line unit. He's looking for the roundel, and he draws 2 cards. 1, and he gets it. So he manages to concentrate fire. Now, do we have a concentrate fire marker? There we do. I think this will disappear once my artillery comes in, but we shall see. All right, that goes there. Well, there it goes. That will mean he will consume 2 ammo as he's firing more concentrated. That is the 2 Germans done. Now we have the mutual capture and retreat phase. Okay, there's no one to capture because there's no enemy and my guys on the same card. However, we do have the retreat segment. Retreat any unpinned paralyzed team under a volume of fire marker, 1 card. Priority is no volume of fire, then best cover and concealment. So those unpinned paralyze. Then it says retreat any unpinned litter team plus a casualty under a volume of fire. They don't have a casualty. So the paralyzed guy retreats to here. Not the litter team. Come on. Split them up. He retreats to there because he's under a volume of fire marker. Okay. I think that will also take him out of the action, but we'll double check that. Right. I've got, no, because my guy can't retreat here because he's pinned. So that's all of that. All right. Next up then is the by mission update segment. We have no vehicles. Right. So that white phosphorus now comes into effect. So we flip that over. Boom. And that stops his PDF there because he can't see outside that card. So that's now gone. And with that gone, there's no volume of fire here. And therefore I assume no concentrated fire. If that's incorrect, let me know in the comments, but I think that's how it works. Because you can now no longer see off the actual counter. Right, so potential contact evaluation segment. Okay. Just to, also the other thing with the artillery, that has now shifted that to there now. So next time he'll draw an additional card if I need to fire there. Okay, so potential contact, we have 1, which is this gully here. Okay, so what? We have a volume of fire coming here. That's 1. There's a volume of fire coming there 2. So, and then we don't have any guys with the Germans, so we are back to being engaged. So let's state that to engaged, which just bring that back up. Engaged. 2 or more occupied cards are under a volume of fire markers, which there are. Here's with my white phosphorus, and also here's with my machine gun. Not my machine gun. It is my machine gun attacking. So we have to evaluate that dude. All right. So we're looking at he's an A chit. With engaged, it means we draw 5 cards and see if any of them say the word contact. 1, 2, yes. Still got to draw all 3, all 5 there. So that's 3, 4. Just because it says contact twice doesn't mean contact 3 times doesn't enhance the contact anymore. It just means that, well, we have to draw all the cards. So I will now refer to my book. Make sure I'm on the right scenario. Yes, I am. Okay. So it's A again, and now we draw on the 10 number, and it's number 4. Yeah, number 4 on the 10. 4 on the 10 is package number 6. We have an enemy strong point. Oh dear, that's not good. Squad in a trench, another squad in a trench, add a HMG in bunker to one squad's card on a random number 1 out of 2, so 50% chance. So let's see if there's an extra HMG. This is not particularly nice. We finally run into the main line of resistance. Okay, so on a 1, there is a heavy machine gun as well. Oh, of course there is. Okay, so squad in a trench, another squad in the trench, and add a HMG to in bunker to one squad's card. We don't know which one it is at the moment. Okay, so now we have another random check on a number between, it's a 10 draw, 1 to 2, both are at close range, 3 to 10, both at maximum range. So we're looking at the 10 number, it's 5. So both at maximum line of sight and range. Okay, I'm going to sort that out and then bring it back. So I'm going to pause for the moment. Okay, so I've done all the card draws, and you can see some extra cards over here because they're at maximum range. I had to see if there was a hill along this line, and there wasn't. So that's where they are. There's a heavy machine gun. Let me just zoom in on this card. Okay, so heavy machine gun with his 8 ammo. He's inside a bunker, and he's firing on that PDF. There's also, I drew 2 squads. It's the first squad I drew. He's inside a trench. He's also got an LMG, so he's got some ammo as well. And they're also unspotted. And the other squad, which came up on this card, which was to the front, again, had to see if there was any hills. There wasn't. So there he is. And that's putting 2 PDFs on that card, which means it's also under a crossfire. There's two PDFs coming in. But it's automatic weapons fire. It's the worst between. He would be putting small arms. These two are putting automatic. So you take the worst that's affecting that card. So that's not particularly nice, but at least we know we have now technically cleared rows 1 and 2. Notice I use the word technically because, well, I don't think, well, cleared doesn't mean we have to still be there. So he's in the foxhole, it is exposed in front of a heavy machine gun. Good idea. Okay, so that's the potential contact evaluation. Pinned recovery segment. My guy that's pinned here actually recovers because he's no longer under pin because the enemy can't see him because he's under white phosphorus. So let's actually, what am I doing? So I'll delete that. Get away, go away. Right, no one else is pinned at the present moment. No, okay. So now we have the combat effects segment, and we resolve all these simultaneously in the sense that nothing's changed on the map board until they're resolved. So I normally still start at the top of the board and work my way along. Okay, so we'll start up here with the white phosphorus. So that's coming in at, gone too far, -4. We use the +1 because it's an artillery shell coming in rather than going through the hedgerow. So -4. He's in foxholes, +1, and he's got the hedgerow, so it's +2. So that's net -2. Okay, that's good. If we can get a decent card now, can we hit him? -2, he is hit. Yeah, -2 is a hit. Draw another card to see the effect, and he's a line unit. And what is that? That's a P. I'm sure that's a P. Hold on. Yeah, that's a P. He is paralyzed. He's only a 1-step unit. That's useful. We'll draw a lap team for him. And we'll vary its state to paralyzed. And that's gone. And we'll mark him as pinned as well. Excellent. That's one problem got rid of. All right, so next up, moving along the rows, no fire coming in here, no fire coming in here, but there is fire coming in here. Okay, it's at -1 because it's from my automatic, from my LMG, so it's +2 for the terrain, plus another 2 for the trench. So it's +4, -1 is +3. Unlikely to do anything, but you never know. +3, we pinned him. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Keep his head down. Right. Okay. Yeah, +3 was pinned, wasn't it? Double check. Yeah, +3 is pinned. That's that one dealt with. Moving along. No, okay. This bad boy. Right. Now, notice, let's just quickly go over this here. This heavy machine gun, the bunkers are set up along the PDF. So, with obviously supporting infantry, the bunkers will be limited to being able to fire along that line of fire. So, if there was a card here, for example, you wouldn't be able to fire on that. That's what that little arrow is. And same as here. So he's pretty limited where he can fire, but and we don't really have to take him out. But we have some artillery. Right, okay. Moving on. So yeah, the fire on here. So it's +2 terrain, +1 foxhole. So let's get all the pluses. That's +3. Now the minuses. -1 for automatic weapon fire. -2 for being exposed, and -1 for crossfire. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 to the positive. There, net is -1. Draw a card, net -1. He is hit. And we take the first letter, he's paralysed. Yeah, didn't like help him, sir. Yeah, don't blame him. From a fire from a heavy machine gun. We have a paralysed team there. Okay. I think that's all the things that are under fire. Okay, so I'm now going to consume ammo. Right, so this machine gun fired. So state goes to 5. This machine gun fired. State becomes 7. This one's not consuming ammo. My machine gun fired. Where is he? There he is. State from 4 goes to 3. I don't know why we carry less ammo than the Germans do, but it seems like we do. Why is that going to do? But right. He doesn't consume any ammo. We already marked my artillery with the white phosphorus. So yeah, that's it. Clean up. Are you sure you want to clean up? Okay. That's all the explosives removed. We moved on to turn 7. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's everything that we need to do. So I'm going to say goodbye here. I'm not going to have my little chat at the end because I'm doing it on the video because I'm using a new software and I don't want to do too many joins in it. Just want to see how it goes first. So let me know in the comments if you think this runs smoother, in the sense of not jittering around a bit. And also let me know, well, what you thought of the video. Did I do anything wrong? Could I have done anything in more detail? Because you notice I'm using less rules references now and charts and such forth because I did those in the earlier videos. But if you want me to go back to that, let me know in the comments because that's, you know, I'm reacting on that part to you. Because at the end of the day, I want to basically play the game, but I also want to show you how it plays so that you can play it yourself when or if you've already got it. But until next time, have good fun, play games, buy internet,